welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today I just finished watching Secret Invasion Episode 1, and yeah, to start off, this show is already amazing. I love the tone that they're going with. Obviously, it's like that spy thriller vibe, kind of Winter Soldiery, but even more into the, you know, noir, kind of, you don't know who you can trust, everyone's a suspect kind of thing. And yeah, just, you know, like I think I said this with Guardians 3, but like I love it when Marvel is taking itself more seriously, because I think they have had that problem in the, you know, in the recent past. They've had that problem of everything's a joke, everything's just way too goofy. You know, I would say, you know, Love and Thunder and She-Hulk were like the height of just everything's goofy, you know. So I appreciate kind of being more serious again, you know, like taking this like it really matters, I guess. And yeah, just to start off with, Nick Fury comes back from Saber, which we saw him at the end of Far From Home. And yeah, apparently Talos's wife has died at some point, and he says that it was from this group that Talos's daughter, who we all kind of theorized that Emilia Clarke was playing his daughter, they confirmed that in this episode, that it's his daughter who is working with this group of radical Skrulls who, they're young and they're frustrated that they don't have a home yet, because remember, Captain Marvel ended with them like, oh, we're gonna find you a home, and that was like, you know, 30 years ago. So I guess they just never found anything. I don't know if they're gonna go more into that as to far as like why didn't Carol Danvers find them a home? Like, what, did something go wrong? Like, what exactly stopped that from happening? Because they literally left in a spaceship at the end of that movie. So why didn't they find a home? What exactly went wrong? I don't know if they're actually going to address that, but all we know is that they're still here on Earth, and they just want Earth now, right? Because they've been here their whole lives, basically, and it's like, fine, I'll just take this planet, you know? And that's essentially the plan right now. Now, you know, they do confirm that Emilia Clarke is playing Talos's daughter, and they have like this moment of like, oh, your mom was killed by these people, you know, like you don't want to work for these people, and it kind of seems like she has a change of heart, like she's gonna start helping the good guys. But, you know, honestly, I'm like, this is episode 1, this is going way too easily, something else is gonna happen, right? So they're trying to stop this bomb attack, and she's like, oh, well, I'll mark the ones that you need to follow, right? And I'm like, oh, she did not actually help them, did she? So of course it turns out the ones they're following are diversions, and the bombs do go off, and tragically Maria Hill is killed by a Skrull that disguises himself as Nick Fury. So she's gone, I guess. Maria Hill's just dead. She's been there since Avengers 1, and now she's gone. That's, you know, that's pretty significant for one episode. Oh, also, the episode opens up with Everett Ross, who we saw just as recently as Wakanda Forever. I mean, it's unclear. This version that we saw in this show was a Skrull, and he gets killed by Talos, who was following him. Now, you know, of course, it's like, so was he always a Skrull? Was it just a Skrull this one time? I'm sure that they will address this, because it seems that this group is, whatever humans they take, they put in like these little it's a similar mind reading thing that they had Carol Danvers in at the beginning of that movie. So I'm sure maybe they're gonna rescue Everett Ross at some point. He's trapped inside one of those so they could get his memories and stuff. You know, I'm sure they'll address that at some point. But yeah, or maybe they don't. Maybe they're gonna say that Everett Ross was always a Skrull. That would be a crazy twist, especially because it's like, you know, for someone who's with this group who wants to take over Earth, he was helping the Wakandans a lot. That doesn't make any sense. So, you know, I'm sure it's not the real Everett Ross. But yeah, Maria Hill is dead. It seems like she's for sure gone. That's crazy. And yeah, it definitely seems like Talos's daughter was, you know, is probably the actual leader. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where we're directed to think that this one Skrull is the one leading this whole operation, and he's the guy in charge, right? And he's even the one that like shoots Maria Hill, and we're kind of given the, you know, given the idea that like, oh, he's the real guy, he's the one who's important. But there is this moment where, you know, he's talking to one of their little warrior scrolls, and you know, it's like, are we doing this for me or for the cause, right? And the guy's like, well, you are the cause. And he's like, no, I'm not the cause. The cause is home, right? And I think this is kind of a setup for, you know, they're gonna then end up killing this main guy that they're after, and it's gonna be revealed that the actual boss, the one who's actually been in charge this whole time, is actually Talos's daughter. And like, that's why she didn't actually mark the right bags, is because she actually is the mastermind behind this whole group, probably. So, you know, and I'm sure we'll go more into like exactly how her mom died and was killed. Maybe it was an accident, maybe it wasn't an accident and it's really dark, I don't know. But yeah, either way, I love the tone of the show. I love everything that's going on. I'm already in. I'm sold. This let this be the new thing, you know. And you know, granted, not every Marvel project has to be serious and has to have this tone, but you know, it's been such a long while that like it feels nice, you know. It seems like it's been since Civil War, Infinity War, since we've had like this kind of like, okay, we're gonna take this seriously. This is like really grounded, you know. It's just a lot of people talking in rooms, but it's all like really well written exposition and espionage type stuff, you know. And I'm totally down for the ride. I love it. So yeah, Secret Invasion so far, really awesome. All right, that was episode 1, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.